All right, so our next figure that we're going to find the surface area of is pyramids. So I think like pyramids in Egypt. So basically, a pyramid has triangular sides and it has some polygon as its base. So the first one, like number one, and our example over here, so if you follow my cursor, it has a square base. So that's kind of what you see in Egypt, those pyramids. However, they can also have, like number four, a triangular base. They can also have a hexagonal base, like number six. We're going to go through one of each base, okay, and solve these problems. So we have our formula again. It's right down here. It's surface area equals 1/2 LP plus B. What is, and that's again something to write down, okay? Something that you have. So when we say, hey, try and find the surface area of a pyramid, you have the formula to write down. So please write this formula down or take a picture of it, whatever. So we got to find slant height. Slant height is basically this height. It's denoted by like a cursive L or whatever. It's basically if you're climbing up the pyramid, that's the slant height. Okay. P is the perimeter of the base, and then capital B is the area of the base. So those are the three things we have to find. So we're going to find the slant height, the cursive L, the P, and then the B. Okay. So for this one, the slant height for number one here, the slant height, it's given to us, it's 11.7. The perimeter, all right, it's just a square. So it's a square with sides of 8 and 8 and 8 and 8. And also they give you the right angle, so you know that as well. So for a perimeter, we just have to do 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, or 8 times 4, which is going to give us 32. The area of the base, it's a square again, so we're going to do base times height. So it's going to be 8 times 8, which is 64. All right, so plug in everything in our formula. So surface area equals 1/2, and then it's going to be LP plus B. So just substituting in the information that we know, 1/2, and then L is 11.7. P is 32, and the base is 64. So plugging that in, this is where you can do 11.7 times 32, divide that number by 2. So try that, guys. Plug it in your calculator because I want to make sure you're getting the correct answer here, and that should be 187.2. We're going to add that 64, and our surface area for this pyramid is going to be 251.2 meters squared. All right, so guys, I want you, 2 and 3 are the exact same, okay? Well, actually, 2 is the exact same. 3 is a little bit different, so I do want to talk about number 3. So 3 gives us the height of that pyramid, okay? So 3 gives us the height, but however, we need to know what the slant height is. What is that height if we are climbing up the pyramid? What is that height going to be? Now, this is where, and I told you guys, it never leaves us. After we do it in Chapter 8, it never leaves, okay? We have, and I'm going to outline it here, we have a right triangle right here, okay? Even though we're working with a three-dimensional figure, we have a right triangle here. I'm going to outline that better one more time here, just so we can all see that. Let's change colors here. So right there and right there. And the hypotenuse of this right triangle is going to be our slant height. So that's going to be our L. That's what we need. If we're climbing up the pyramid, that's the slant height. That's the height we're going to figure out. So if I just kind of redraw our right triangle over here, we have 3, and then we have to figure out what this is going to be because our slant height, our L, is the hypotenuse. Well, if you look at it, the whole side length is 16, okay? The height goes from the center to the outside, so we know that this is just going to be